Welcome mga ka-1G. Welcome to our show, ang show nating lahat. Today we're gonna talk about Michael Pacquiao's performance on Wish Bus. To those who don't know who is Michael Pacquiao is the son of the 8th Division World Boxing Champion Manny Pacquiao, who is now venturing into music and was invited by Wish Bus, and they posted his song which he performed last week entitled Hate. Currently its views is 8 million. So overall for me the song is okay. The song is good. The song is trendy and it's good to listen to. The beat is also good. His voice, he can definitely sing and he can definitely rap as well. As I've read the comments, it's all good. But surprise, surprise, welcome to Twitter. And that's where we are going to dive in and read the somewhat hate comments that people put on Twitter, and let's try to talk to them and let's see their side. First tweet that I've read, hindi talaga tayo talentless. Mahirap at wala lang tayong impluensya. So basically he's saying if Michael Pacquiao was poor and has no influence, probably his song won't be hindi sisikat. Maybe it's true, maybe it won't happen, maybe it will happen. So we don't know, we can't tell. But I have to disagree with this one because as we all know, hindi naman lahat ng sikat na artist here in the Philippines or even international comes from a family who is well off or has connections. Connections are important, but it won't put you there for where you are. Parang yung connection is siya lang yung magbibigay sa'yo ng exposure. What will make you stay is the talent. Yun yung i-consume ng tao the talent. That's what the people will buy. That's what the people would listen to, the talent. If you don't have the talent in the first place, then no matter how rich you are, no matter how many connections you have, you won't stay in the music industry. For example, Paris Hilton, rich, has connection. Pangalawa, let's read the second comment. Preach while your father is number one in promulgating hate against people of LGBTQ whom he don't understand. Anong connect sa song? If you have a problem with the father, then tweet it to Manny Pacquiao, not the song. Like, this is an example of ad hominem. You're pulling the person down by using a statement that is not or not related to the what you are arguing about. It's like saying, di masarap yung barbecue mo kasi yung tatay mo nanapak sa kanto. So, what's the point? Kahit nanapak pa yung tatay niya sa kanto, as long as the barbecue is bomb, it is bomb. It is good. This is an ad hominem. Third comment I read, hate talaga? Isn't your dad hate as gay? Anong sense? Okay, another ad hominem. Let's move on. Your father hates gays. Let's start with that. Okay, so we start by his father hating gays. So, anong connect kay Michael Pacquiao and the song? It has no connection. So, another ad hominem. Next, if Manny Pacquiao runs and wins as president and plunges us into deeper shit, remember that you are complicit in this media blitz that appears to signal the beginning of that campaign. So he's saying that Michael Pacquiao's performance on Wish Bus is Manny Pacquiao's early election campaign? I don't know, maybe, but it's still an ad hominem. He doesn't talk about the song, the composition, the lyrics, the beat. So, and then whenever I see his face, I suddenly remember homophobia. Wow. Wow, this one is just below the belt. Like, bakit mo i-connect yung mukha niya and then homophobia? Because his father, he's the spitting image of his father. Yeah, but that doesn't talk about the song or the music itself. Ito, sobrang ganda ng comment na to. Ito talaga yung pinaka the best. Yak, 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 yak. Wow! Sobrang concise ng statement niya. Sobrang ganda ng criticism niya about the song. Like, nabuksan yung utak ko kung bakit pangit yung kanta ni Michael Pacquiao. But anyway, aside for that sarcasm, lahat ng comments lumalabas na nothing's bad about the song. Nothing's bad about the lyrics nor the beat. Because all of the comments I saw is unrelated to the song, to the beat, to the lyrics, to the rap. Everything was just ad hominem. But I got one more important tweet that I want to highlight, which is a tweet from another celebrity or a musician named Jason Dakal, who is a Filipino Nepalese soul and R&B performer and was born in Oman back in 2017. Then the 16-year-old musician moved to the Philippines. So almost the same age ni Michael Pacquiao. And also, this guy is not a nobody because he is recently revealed to be the one of inaugural artist under 88 Rising's new Philippine label Paradise Rising. So, may record label na to siya. So, ang tweet niya was, "Shit like this makes me want to stop making music. Honestly, LOL." Wow. So, why though? Tell us, why? Why do you find Michael Pacquiao's music discouraging? So he posted another tweet. So let's read it. "It's weird to me how people will automatically give a platform to rich artista kids with mediocre talent who already are financially set for life, while local rappers here risk their livelihood to make music and get zero recognition. LOL." It's not weird. It's just they have more connections and but it's not their fault that they have connections. And you have connections as well. You just have to use your connections to your own advantage. That's just how the world works. If you are given a straight flush, then you have to play the card as a straight flush. If you have a card that plays a two pair, then you have to play two pairs. You have to work what's on your hand. Kung ano yung cards na na-dealt mo, you have to work on it. You can't blame people or pull people down just because they have connections or they born into connections or they're born into rich families, because it's not their fault. They didn't wish to be born in the rich family. But how we wish it is that way. Kasi mag-wish lang tayo na sana pinanganak tayo sa mayamang pamilya. But that's not how it works. Next tweet niya is, "I'll never forget when I talked to one artista kid and they said, yeah, I wasn't sure if I want to make music. So my parents connected me to Universal Records and they gave me a 2-year contract." Like, man. So what? Who is this kid anyway that you are talking about? Is he still music or she still doing music? Or is she popular or is she mainstream now or even underground? So what? Everyone, lucky for him or her, he has connections. But why didn't you use this connection if you know that artista kid? So that artista kid is already a connection. And if you use that connection to be signed up by music records, then why didn't you use it? You already know someone. I'm sorry, I don't know how the music industry works or the record labels work, but you got just have to deal with what you have. He has someone who was trying to explain his tweet when he said shh like this makes me want to quit making music. Literally has no link to the artist whatsoever. Wait, he just linked the video where Michael Pacquiao is rapping. Though retweeted directly for Michael's tweet, it was an attack not solely intended for Michael, but on the music industry for accepting mediocrity. Music industry, then tell it to Wishbus, who has been accepting mediocre music as you describe. Tell them. And I don't think Michael Pacquiao has a record label. I don't see any news about it. So if you're talking about Wishbus, then tell them that don't accept mediocre music. But why do you have to do it with Michael Pacquiao though? Like, what's the point? And ano bang standard natin when we say mediocre? International artist ba? Or old music ba? What's the standard? In the end, the ones that are going to decide are the consumers. Kung anong gusto nilang i-consume na music, yun yung sisikat. But I know that each people has their own niche. Baka mayroon kang niche na hindi pa natatap or the marketing, hindi ka pa nakikita ng karamihan kaya hindi ka pa masyadong kilala. So that's just it. It's not the music industry's fault. They just cater to what the people like. And second, it's not Michael's fault, but Michael's privilege obviously catapulted his success, despite the objective lackluster nature of his music. Though Michael doesn't have much of a hand in the system, he still partook of it by using his privilege to push him into music. What kind of thinking is this? It's not his fault, but it's still his fault because he partook it. So what do you want him to do? Just like sell his music in the streets like the old rappers back then giving samples? Is that what you want Michael to do? How dare you say it's lackluster? Like what? Ano bang standard natin when we consider it lackluster? Isn't it like ginagawa naman natin to lahat eh. Like for example, a musician when he was young, probably his parents can't afford to send him to a music school or buy him an instrument. Isn't it the same with Michael Pacquiao? Mas malaki lang yung capability ng parents niya. Bakit naging kasalanan niya if he partook on that privilege? The argument is flimsy. In the end, it doesn't really stand on its own, but it sounds like someone who's just bitter or someone who is just envy of someone's background connection. In the end, bro, if your music is good, people will consume it. No one's gonna stop you. Not other artists, not other people. In the end, the only ones that's going to stop you is you. And having this kind of attitude, man, you're not gonna last long in that industry if that's how you think it is. So guys, medyo mataas na tong episode natin ngayon. So, what do you think, guys? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Let's talk, let's converse. So, thank you guys and see you next episode. Give a like, give a comment, and subscribe.